Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to Fallout 3, the live stream series. Well, we've had quite a significant break previously because my internet was dreadful. It was unstreamable. It was really bad, and I think it's fixed now. I haven't had any issues the last week or so, so I think it's sorted. Touch wood, etc. Bad news is I've got a cold. I drank some Lemsip before I started the stream here, but I don't know if it's actually going to help. It rarely seems to. So fair warning, there will be sniffing, coughing, sneezing, etc. in this video. So if that's something that grosses you out, I understand, because it kind of grosses me out, to be honest with you. And I apologise. Anyway, continue. I believe last time we left off, Mavis was basically just wandering at random through the wilderness. Killing raiders and lots of scorpions. I remember there being a slightly unreasonable number of scorpions. Let's see. Oh, I broke my shotgun, I remember that much. I ran out of minigun ammo because I was killing a behemoth with it. Okay. I'm pretty sure I was playing mouse and keyboard last time, and that's why all my hotkey items are all weird. Anyway. So, where are we? We are near Arafu right now, apparently. About as far from... You seem to be getting further and further away from where we're supposed to be right now, which is great. I don't think I've ever been up in this corner of the map up here. I don't even know what's up there. There's a lot of Fallout 3's map I haven't really explored because you frequently don't actually have a reason to go there beyond idle curiosity. So, fuck it, let's go that way then. Place marker. Done. Away! Your internet been shit too. Yeah, it was pretty bad. We got a new router sent to us that didn't really seem to fix much. And eventually it just seems to have kind of cleared up by itself. I think perhaps there was some maintenance going on in our general kind of region, and that's probably what it was. But yeah, every time we rang up support, we got the typical sort of like, oh, we've checked the line, and apparently it's fine. We're like, well, it's clearly not. And they're like, no, but it is. It says it's fine. And we're like, you fucking liars. And they're like, okay, we shall send you a new router. I'm like, oh, for God's sake, okay then. Oh, hello, Yaogwai. Have at him, Mr. Gutsy. If you want to play Halo Infinite, oh yeah, obviously you can't because your internet is wonky. I haven't touched it yet. Been sorely tempted to. But there are two things stopping me. One is that I really want to play the single player before I touch the multiplayer. And the other is that, well, I'm basically terrible at video games, so if I were to play Halo Infinite multiplayer, I'd probably just suck at it and then get bored and stop. Just like one ISP in England. Basically, we have multiple ISPs, but all of the infrastructure is managed by BT. So if there's a problem with the line somewhere, it's always BT OpenReach that have to go deal with it. And it ends up affecting basically everyone. Yeah, I've heard people complaining about the progression system. I complain because there's a progression system in the first place. You can blame Call of Duty Modern Warfare for that. Every multiplayer game has to have progression in it now. Age of Empires 4 has fucking progression in it. It just drives me mad. I'm like, why are you here? Nobody asked for this. Only after I shot him in the arse like 4 times did he turn around and went, oh, hang on a minute, there's something going on here. Please attack the robot instead. Okay, fine. That one was smarter than the average bear. Now what are we shooting? Oh, robots. Get into the habit of saving via the menu again. Back in my day, back when I joined the Corps, we didn't have no fancy schmancy progression. We had 2 sticks and a forge mode, and we had to share that forge mode. Where has he gone? Where's Gutsy gone? Oi, Gutsy! Where you at? There he is. Go on, you stupid robot. Okay. Just so you guys don't look like the average raiders. You're just a bunch of Wastelanders who have decided I need to die. Nothing brightens your day quite like the bloody mess perk. Problem with these Wastelanders is they don't have any good loot on them. Abandoned shack.
Ready to die for your country, you commie son of a bitch.
Ooh, laser rifle. Oh my god, what is it? Okay. We've just contributed to this war crime, apparently. Average log, curse you. Give laser rifle. No! I just told them to wait, didn't I? God damn it.
RL3 is ready for...
Okay. How do I open my inventory? B, that's how we do it. Oh god. Why are combat shotguns always in such terrible condition? Laser rifle. Oh my god, I've got loads of laser rifles. I just searched this one tiny bit of brain. Why does this little settlement here feel like there should have been more to it? This kind of has a cut content sort of vibe to it. You put a toaster in the bath, you fool. That's not where the toaster belongs. Another combat shotgun. Is it going to be in terrible condition? Yes, yes it is. Oh, I can hear Colin meowing out in the corridor again. He's been a handful the last few days. I instituted a new policy of him not going out after dark because he's a black cat. And these days he's started to wander a lot further away from home as he's gotten more confident outdoors, and I just don't want him outside after dark in case he does actually encounter some cars. He'd have to go a long way to actually meet a road with some cars on it, but never underestimate a cat, so he's not going out after dark anymore because I don't want him to get run over. As a result, though, he's now indoors getting very annoyed and restless. I'm guessing we can't go in this one. Yeah, the planks over the door would be a clue. I felt that one coming a mile away. Thank you, Jublig. Much appreciated. Ugh, I really shouldn't have streamed today, should I? Oh, I'm an absolute wreck. Oh well. Never mind. Let's carry on. You know, I made my throat sore the other day because I've been recording tons and tons of Morrowind behind the scenes because, oh god. Actually, that one doesn't look hostile right now. What's the deal with that? Oh, didn't I take a perk? I did. Yeah, I took a perk so animals don't attack now. Or something. Can I train you to be my personal attack bear? That would be amazing. No? Okay. Anyway, yeah, I've been recording loads and loads of Morrowind. Because I think I have a pretty good idea now of what I want the next, like, 2 big roleplay let's plays on the channel to be. But I need to get Fathis' story done before we can start on those. So I've been kind of recording it like mad. Behind the scenes. That's why I'm uploading 2 episodes of it a week at the minute, because I've got so much of it saved up, I might as well. But I've been recording so much of it, I actually gave myself a sore throat. There was an episode where, like, there's a bit that is going to end up getting chopped up into its own separate special episode where I ended up reading in-game books for 40 minutes. I don't want to spoil what exactly it was, but I had to do some in-game reading, and it was 40 minutes of in-game reading, and by the time I was done, my throat was just like it had given up the ghost.
Every day is a good day to die. Come on, give him hell.
Get it away from me! But yes, I've gotten pretty far ahead with Morrowind. Like, for context, I think I uploaded the Necrom episode. That's the last one that went up on YouTube. As of current date, in terms of where I've actually recorded to with Morrowind, I'm now halfway through Tribunal. So, oh my god. Go away. That should give you an idea of how much I've been doing behind the scenes. Ow. Ha! Disarmed you. You can't beat the assault rifle sometimes. It's just a shame you can't repair the Chinese one with regular assault rifles. Repair. MDPL mass relay station. Anyway, yeah, in an ideal world, I kind of want to get the Fathers LP done by, like, maybe in the new year. I think in January. I might actually, to be honest with you, I reckon recording-wise, I'll probably get it finished a lot sooner than that. But, like, I'll probably finally finish uploading it by January. But yes, it's been an overwhelming desire to get the LP finally fucking done, combined with an unreliable internet that hasn't left me with a lot to do. Like when the internet goes down for 3 hours at a time, I'm just kind of sat there twiddling my thumbs like, well, I don't really know what to do now. Guess I could go read a book or something. I don't really have films on DVD these days, so with no internet, that means I can't watch anything. Fuck it, I guess I'll just record more Morrowind. Hello, iBot.
This is President, and I was hoping we could talk. It's time.
Did I think the LP would have gone on for 6 years? I mean, maybe not 6 exactly, but I knew it would take a long time. I probably had a more realistic idea of like 4 years at most in my head when I started it. Oh, I've not got my Stimpaks bound to a hotkey anymore. That would explain a lot. I've managed to save up 17 of the bloody things. That's good. Alright, we have baddies in there apparently. 5 axles rest stop.
Just like a little bit.
Are they all inside this?
This is bullshit. Come out.
They are.
Scared? Just like a little bit. Come on, boys! Fresh meat! It's killing time!
Uncle Sam.
It's go time! Eat it! Ooh, got feisty.
Come on,
Is
come
that
on.
the best you can do?
Come on, you come out the door. You know you want to. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, bigger problem has just emerged.
Come on, people. Give them hell.
Click, click, click goes the ammo.
Dead.
Oh, what a mess I've made. Yeah, I don't know which bits to loot, honestly. Oh, cycle. Mini nuke. Railway spikes. I have to think carefully about every time I do something now. Because I've been playing Skyrim Anniversary Edition, and before that was playing Skyrim on the Switch. And in each case here, like Bethesda loves to do, you know, they subtly change the controls a little bit from game to game. So I have to kind of think twice before I press any button at the moment when I'm playing with a controller. Where are we now? Do you know, I don't know if I really want to actually go any further up this way. This is more boring than I thought it would be. It's just raiders and super mutants. Raiders and super mutants. Occasionally punctuated by a random robot or a pack of scorpions. I was hoping for something a little bit more interesting. Having said that, what's the deal with that?
Sir, I am on the lookout.
What have we here? That is a centaur. Just making his way along. Dooply doo 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 doo. I'm a centaur. I'm a genetic abomination. Just making my way across the wasteland. Woo!
Another glorious day in the U.S. Army.
Thank you for the bobby pin. I love the idea that he had a wrench in one of his hands there. His little centaur mechanic.
Sir, I am
Just
on
wandering along with his wrench. Excuse me. Ugh. Solar hammer. Do you know what, man? It takes a supreme amount of effort to bother with solar hammer. It honestly does. It's much more hard work to play than regular games of Warhammer. And I gotta set up the table, get all the terrain out, get all the minis out, set up the armies, build the lists, read through the codexes to memorize all the rules. Like, it's kind of hard work, to be honest. It's really hard work. I really don't do it very often at the moment. I have to be really fucking seriously enthusiastic about the whole idea in order to actually do it. What the? Oh my god! What the hell?
Well now, if it isn't the little villain from the wall.
Guys, I don't have time for this.
For you. Someone's put quite a price on your head. What? You think you can walk around the wasteland doing the evil that you do, and there isn't going to be someone who takes notice? And now it's time for you to die.
What are you waiting for?
Ha! I love it when they go down fighting.
Ow. Ow. I'm just gonna let you all have fun. You remember that scene from Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels, the shootout? With the Greek music playing in the background? If it wasn't copyrighted, I'd put it on right now. I'm actually hidden. Oh, the game's crashed. Ugh. Oh, Fallout 3. What are you like, eh? Oh dear. Oh my word. That was quality. I wonder if we can get that to happen again. Desktop. Whoa.
Well now.
Yeah, here we go. Here we go. Yeah, hello. Your hairstyle's changed.
Hello.
Toodle pit. I'm just gonna go now. Bye. If you haven't watched Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels, watch it. You really should, because it's an incredible film. I think the Super Mutant's probably won by the looks of things. Lovely. When you do another LP of Skyrim, you're going to have Inigo. I don't know. I don't know, to be honest with you, because I think Inigo's great. Fucking fantastic mod, but he's not universally popular. The last time I included him in a video series, there was a vocal minority of people who got really annoyed by him being there. I don't really know why, but they did. Personally, I like Inigo for a bunch of reasons, but one of the most important ones is because he's a really easy way to have more than one follower without having to install some fucking crazy follower framework mod. Oh, right, yeah, there was a shack we were trying to loot in the first bloody place, wasn't there, when all that kicked off? Man, okay, right. Oh boy. You guys are still in here, huh? Okay.
Kill them all and let God sort them out.
Ah, we're good.
The U.S. Army.
The idea that I'll ever have grandkids, Carvelis, is a very generous assumption on your part, I'm afraid. Now then, where were we before we were so rudely interrupted by Fallout 3 does lock stock? Oh, really? Wow. That's, okay. Fallout 3 is not playing nice today. This shack is cursed. No, don't stop. No. Hey, Baked Flakes. Thank you very much for the 57 months. Fucking hell. Alright. Let's just leave. This place is cursed. And you think it's one of the things like Oblivion, where if you don't play it for a while, it just magically implodes. I mean, could be for all I know. You know, you never know when a Windows update is just going to come along and wreck everything. And I've definitely had a few since I last streamed this. This is a bit too much super mutant for my liking, honestly. Mr. Gutsy, what would I do without you? Mostly just die a lot, I think. Oh, bad luck, Venator. Yeah, I'll catch you next time then. I know the feeling. Well, aside from there being a pretty excellent view up here, there's not much reason to come up here, is there? Unless you just want to shoot lots of super mutants. Because look, there's even more of them. Let's see. What can we do? Should we blow up Megaton? I think we should blow up Megaton. I don't know about you guys, but I think we should blow up Megaton. A stupid goddamn town with its stupid common area that I'm never allowed to rest in. Let's blow it up.
Hey there.
Yeah, you need something?
And every eye shall be blind with his glory. Every ear shall be stricken deaf to hear the thunder of his voice. Let the men, women, and children.
Oh, I forgot this isn't New Vegas. I can't just read a magazine. Explosives increased by 1.
Come forth together.
Well, that's
and
annoying.
behold the power of Atom.
I guess we need to level up before we can blow up Megaton. How outrageously just this bloody town, it spites me at the last. It won't even let me blow it up. No, Fallout 3 doesn't have magazines. Yeah, it's interesting actually, because a lot of people play with Tale of Two Wastelands, and therefore their memories of what's actually in this game tends to get really fuzzy. Alright, well, how close are we to leveling up? Not that far away, really. Gotta go kill some stuff. No, I think you're being a bit unfair, really, Pogglesworth. Most of the complaints about Inigo are just people who didn't like him, or people who preferred me to use the vanilla followers. I remember just reading some comments that were just like, actually, I preferred it when you did the Claudius Let's Play and you just used vanilla followers. Because for whatever reason, they preferred that. Whoa. Okay, ground text just went a bit funky there. You know what we need? We need a quest. And it can't be the main quest, because I want to blow up Megaton before we continue the main quest, because then we'll get the disappointed dad speech. I think we have a bunch of stuff we could give to the outcasts. Maybe we'll go see them. Give us some more assault rifle ammo, if nothing else. it's this way. Went on Arafu. I walked over there, I asked them to pay me to sort their problems out, and then the old bastard was like, no! I barely have a pot to piss in, and Mavis was just like, yeah, alright, fuck you then, dude. Lydia is such a shit follower, though, isn't she, really? I mean, like, let's be honest. It's the first follower you're likely to get in the game, and Bethesda made her the most ridiculously bland NPC with absolutely nothing to say. There's two vanilla followers that are actually really good. There's Mjol the Lioness and I think it's Erender, is it? The guy who you do the quest in Dawnstar with, you can use as a follower afterwards. Those two are great because they actually have loads of unique dialogue. Lydia just says feck all. She never says anything. She's just a little robot that follows you around. Do you get to the Cloud District often? When I was playing on the Switch, I joined the Stormcloaks and I got to kill Nazim during the siege. It was fucking amazing. He got caught outside the city, making his way from his farm to the city during the siege, and I just fucking murdered him. Just dead. Chopped him up with a pair of swords. Lovely, mate, lovely.
Great. Well, look who it is.
I like that. Great, some of the local wildlife. Well, hello. I got some technology to give you. Laser pistol.
Here.
Impacts. 556. That's all for now. Oh wow, I do not have a lot of 556 ammo, and also my assault rifle is in terrible condition. That's a bit shite. I'm running a bit low on ammo full stop right now, actually. Except for the shotgun. How many stim packs did he give me for that in the end? I don't know. I've got 12 left, though. I went through quite a lot in that fight with those super mutants, so I figured it was sensible. Fairfax Ruins. Raven City, what did we do? We've done the Stealing Independence quest, haven't we, already? Why? We could go to Underworld. Ugh, this is annoying. What is my current explosive stat? 20. Are you fucking with me, game? All I need, really, is to find another one of those books. Yeah, I suppose Serana counts, technically.
Scanning, sir.
She's not a follower that you can just sort of randomly recruit. But I guess she does count, that's true. in Underworld, the lingerie company in Coronation Street. You still watch Corrie? Full of surprises, Mr. Wolverine. What, she's gonna blame the wife. Corrie's fucking hilarious, to be fair. At least it was the last time I watched it. It's not a thing that you sit down and like you just binge through. It's a thing that you just happen to catch on the telly occasionally. I think I remember to end up watching it one Christmas, and there was this mad plot going on with this sort of psychopath lady, and there was like a car bomb, and it was like a corner shop exploded. I was like, wow, shit, I've been missing out on the good stuff, apparently, not watching this. It was thoroughly fucking mental, man. It was ridiculous. I was reading the chat, I didn't see that. Luckily he's not hostile. Well, I tell you what, if nothing else, there'll be plenty of super mutants to shoot down here. This is where the game decides I've killed them all, just to spite me. See, that's why I like Mule as a follower. She's the one I usually use in most playthroughs where I'm not going Thieves Guild or whatever. Because she does have, like, she doesn't have a lot of dialogue that you can actually actively talk to her about. But, oh Christ, it's a master. Hello. But, you know, you'll walk into a location like a town or a ruin or something like that, and she'll just randomly blurt out something interesting. You know, you play long enough, you'll hear it all more than once, but still. Okay. Yep, I wanted super mutants, I fucking got them, didn't I? What does that even mean, Olive Garden Warrior? I don't understand. How are the new Fallouts not gritty? And how is old Fallout grittier? Because Fallout 2 is not very gritty, if I'm honest. Fallout 2 is just exceedingly wacky. Oh, we have a very, very sad-sounding cat meowing outside the door right now. He's doing his absolute best, perfectly practiced. Meow. Really sad meow. Yeah, I know your game, mister. I can hear you out there.
Every day is a good day to die. Come on, people, give them hell. I have a personal message for you from Uncle Sam.
Blink. 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 Two of the bridge keeper from Monty Python and the Holy Grail. Oh, yes, it did. And the TARDIS from Doctor Who. Oh, alright, in the face. Nice. Alright, how are we doing for XP now? Ooh. Still gonna take a while apparently, but thanks for the 5mm rounds. And the 5.56 actually. We killed them all. How disappointing. Hey, dude. Rough day, huh? Ah. But wait, there's more. Oh, there you are, Gutsy. Thank Christ for that. Bluey. Oh, he's got a minigun. That's not good. Oh, he had a minigun. He's picked it up again. Oh, Christ. Shoot the minigun out of his hands. There we go. It's easy to miss this. They added like a whole unique underground dugout bunker tile set to this game, and it's only in this one location. A lot of people might never have even gone in here. Brilliant! This'll do. Don't need to level up now. Explosives increased by 1, everyone. We can now officially blow up Megaton. Uh-oh. Oh no, we're good. We're good. It's just the girder hit Gutsy instead. For a moment there, that was almost scary. Oh boy. Ugh. Hope you enjoy Enterprise. It has some great episodes and few are directed by the Next Gen and Voyager cast. Yeah, hopefully it should be alright. Like I said, I've only watched one episode of it that I randomly caught on the telly one day, and it seemed good. It seemed decent to me. You know, so I look forward to watching the rest of it. Hello, Al Reminiscence. ALR Nemesis. I figured it out in the end. Sorry, I'm a bit slow in general, to be honest with you, but I'm extra slow today because I have a delightful head cold that's just making me feel Well, that and the lemsip is just making me feel slightly drunk, to be honest. Ugh. First time you played this game, you thought you could just wear power armor without unlocking it. Took me a long time to realize you were running around in your... Oh, man. Dear God, there's still some of them left we haven't killed yet. However, it doesn't matter. Because it's time to go blow up Megaton. I now have 25 explosive skill. Oh, you remember the Infernal Machine playthrough? Huh? Yeah, that was good. I love that game.
I shall be blind.
Absolutely adore it. It's so good. I enjoyed that playthrough, although there were some slightly aggravating technical issues with it. But it was good. Rig the bomb to explode.
With his glory, every ear shall be stricken.
Oh, you're going to be a happy man soon, Confessor. Indiana Jones Marathon was very good, along with the COD Marathon. Yes, I enjoyed both of those, actually. They were really good fun. It's been a long time since we've done a marathon like that. But yes. Right, I need to go to Tenpenny Tower now.
Give me a second. Keep your panties on. Gonna blow up the town. Gonna whoa. Oh, Three Dogs gonna have some news soon. How do I? Have I gone to the right place? I feel like I haven't gone to the right place.
Welcome to Tenpenny Tower.
How the fuck do I get to the penthouse?
Yes.
Here we go. Weird layout, this place. Foolishly, I assumed I could just take the stairs, but no.
Hey there. Scanning, sir.
No, that's the suite we'll get once we do this. This is where we want to be. Found it in the end. What ho, chaps? Who do I talk to, Burke?
The pulse charge is rigged. Excellent. Excellent! Ah, the anticipation is palpable, isn't it? When you have finished savoring the moment, you may have the honor of pressing the button. Oh, and mind your eyes, it'll be brighter than bright.
Got anything to say, Tenpenny?
Hi-ho! Right.
Oh yes, here we go. I think this calls for a save. There we go. Oh.
Well done, Mr. Burke. What a grand display of fireworks. I almost wish there was another or to offer her the reward we discussed. Now, all this bright light and wind has given me quite a thirst. Where's my scotch?
I'll send someone up as soon as I've completed business with our friend here.
Righto, and be quick about it. I haven't been dry in years. I'd hate to start now.
Lovely. Sweet catharsis.
Hi ho!
Wait, who's giving me my reward? Is it Burke?
My God. What transcendent beauty. What purifying light. Allow me to collect myself, as I'm sure you're anxious to collect your payment. I have been asked to extend to you an invitation to reside at Tenpenny Tower. Here's the key and deed to your new master's suite. It's on the top floor, first door on your right from the elevator. Enjoy your new accommodations.
Oh, I will.
Oh, and if you wish to spruce the place up a bit, speak with Lydia Montenegro in the boutique Les Chic.
Marvelous. I didn't realize you could go all the way around out here. Ah, delightful.
We're watching you.
Ah, my Tenpenny suite. Yeah. I have balcony access as well. Happy Saturday, Ratsar. These people do not have balcony access. Neither do they.
Nice to see you. Carry on.
Nice to see you, nice. I mean, he's dressed like a Butlins employee. Right.
Is there something I can assist you with?
No, actually, I want to get back out. I want to look around here. Ah, what a shame it won't go more than once. Oh, hello.
Allow me to introduce myself. I am Godfrey, your personal robotic butler. I am here to look after your needs and to keep you happy and entertained. What can I do for you?
I'd like something to drink.
Certainly, madam. Here you are.
Tell me a joke.
I was going to attend the clairvoyance meeting, but it was cancelled due to unforeseen events.
Ugh, boo hiss.
You have yourself a fine day, madam.
Hey, but what a collector stand. Nice. Complimentary psycho, everyone. That's that kind of hotel. Is this really it? Wow. I'm almost a little disappointed, actually. But apparently we can see someone about making it better, so let's do that. How much money do I have now? Less than I thought I'd have, actually. 2,700 cabs.
Hello, dear.
Oh. No. Boutique Le Shake.
Ah, hello.
Those ghouls won't be bothering us anymore, will they?
No. I hear the person to see about buying stuff for my suite.
Good to see that old suite finally found an owner. I have all sorts of items and themes for that place that may interest you.
What do the items do?
Of course I can. Which one in particular interests you?
They're all pretty self-explanatory, really, aren't they? Tell me about your themes.
Some people don't like living in a boring old suite. purchase a theme from me, and I use all of my design abilities to set your place up in the manner you request. You can choose from the Vault, Raider, Wasteland Explorer, Science, Love Machine, or pre-war themes.
Wasteland Explorer.
Longing for the great outdoors, are we? Remember, once you buy a theme, you can't sell it back to me, although you could always purchase a new one. Well then, let's make a deal.
Let's see. Okay. Oh my god. Okay, we're gonna have to do some saving up if we want all of this. Well, the jukebox is useless to us because copyright. Well, she has a pretty good selection, actually. of stuff here, doesn't she? Alright. Let's have that. My Thirst Infirmary. And let's see how much we can trade for that. I'm sure I must have some stuff I can give her. Saving those for when I get a Gatling laser. Oh no, we've got to keep the mini nukes. Can't get rid of those. Railway spikes, yes. Scope to 44 Magnum. No, I'll keep it. I don't know why I have Raider Pain Spike armor. Sheet music book. I'm gonna hold on to that. Alright. That evens things out a bit.
It's been a pleasure doing business.
Lovely jubbly. 25 missiles, yes. And I will put them to good use, believe me. Just need to actually get myself a missile launcher. I've gone the wrong way again.
Yes.
Which one of these is mine? This one. Not bad. But not really Mavis' style, I don't think. Yeah, like Brahmin skeleton? I don't think so. We'll just have to live with it for now, though. Because it costs a lot of money. Probably should have saved before I got it, but never mind. I dread to think what the Raider one would have been like. A bit more rustic than probably intended, yes. Lots of whiskey, though. Drink enough of that, it'll look good. Beer on the bedside table and whiskey, love it.
All right. Just heard about some crazy things going on out there in the capital
See what he's got to say.
But this one just might beat them all. I've been getting some scattered reports that a couple of costume kooks have been battling for control of the settlement called Canterbury.
Who cares? Megaton just exploded.
One of these wackos seems to be assisted by robots, and the other by mutated bugs. Every day it seems to be the same nutty scene, with the scuffles ending in a stalemate. So if your travels take you to Canterbury Commons, keep your head down and your assault rifle loaded for crazy. Thanks for listening, shit.
Screw you, 3Dog. You can't even report the news properly. Alright, ladies and gents. Yeah. I'm about done for today. I need to go take a break. I need to go steam my head or something, because I just feel freaking dreadful. However, we blew up Megaton, and now we have a lovely penthouse suite. That could be a little lovelier, honestly. Yeah. But it's okay. We just need to make some more money. Have I at least got the infirmary? Yes, I have. Heal yourself. Restore damaged limbs. Remove all rads. Yeah, see, that's good. That's really useful. Okay, everybody. I also have 2 robots now, which is excellent. I can't even sit down at my damn table. That just feels like a rip-off. There's no single chair in here I can use. Oh, wait, no, there we go. I have a little desk in the corner. There we go, lovely. Ladies and gents, that's it for today. Hopefully I'll feel a bit better tomorrow. Then I'll be able to, do a bit of Dark Messiah. But if I can't, then, yeah, my apologies in advance. True apologies, but this is going to be basically the new kind of vague schedule going forwards. I'm going to do Saturdays and Sundays instead of Fridays and Sundays, because I just kind of, I don't know, I was sitting there the other day and I was thinking to myself, I don't know why. I mean, for one thing, I'd like to stream a bit earlier, start a bit earlier, like we started at 4 o'clock today instead of 5, because that then gives me the option of, if we really want to get a chunk of game done, I've got like an extra hour to play with. But I just sat there and thought to myself, well, why do I stream on a Friday? Anyway, that doesn't make much sense. Like, on TV, the Friday evening slot is considered like the dead slot. Like, nobody frickin' watches TV on a Friday evening. Traditionally. That's the thinking anyway. And I just thought, actually, so why the heck am I streaming on Friday evening? People have better shit to do usually on a Friday evening. So I'll stream a little bit earlier, like late Saturday afternoon and late Sunday afternoon instead. That makes way more sense. So that's what I'm going to do going forwards. Yeah, and as well, yeah, that's a good point, Deacon, exactly. And the other thing is, for the folks over in America, if I stream late afternoon on a Friday, everyone on the other side of the Atlantic basically is going to have difficulty watching because they're going to still be at work. So, yeah, Saturdays and Sundays just seems to make more sense in my brain. So I think that's what we're going to do going forwards. The schedule does suit you much better. Well, there you go. Brilliant. All right, folks. So hopefully I'll feel a bit better tomorrow and we can crack on with some more Dark Messiah. And yeah, that's about all there is to say. More Morrowind incoming. As I said, I've gotten ridiculously far ahead with that because I really want to get it done by the new year. So there'll be plenty more of that to come on the channel, and I will do a bit more Dawn of War Winter Assault as well when the opportunity presents itself. But I am just powering through loads of Morrowind at the moment. I'm really, really enjoying it. I just keep going. I'm just gonna keep going until it's done. Because, like I said, I'm halfway through Tribunal. I'm like, I don't know, maybe 10 episodes away from the end of the LP at this point in terms of where I've recorded. It's ridiculous. The end is finally in sight, and it's damn surreal, frankly. Anyway, yeah, that's everything, folks. Thanks for tuning in. I'll catch you next time. Toodaloo. Intermission screen. Bye.